Finding Dory Spoiler Review. Hey everyone, it's Max, and this is my Finding Dory Spoiler Review. So if you do not want to know anything else about Finding Dory, go watch another video. May I suggest, maybe me eating food at Disney? So let's talk about this movie a little more in depth. First, oh man, guys, I really want a Piper. I want a Piper. That was the short, obviously, before Finding Dory, but oh my gosh, did your heart melt? Like, did your heart melt when you were watching that? Were you like, oh, right? I wish I could have done a reaction video of me watching Piper. Oh man. Okay, let's talk about Baby Dory with her big eyes and a little cute voice. Oh gosh. I'm overcome with the cute now between Piper and Baby Dory, because we kind of went right from, Piper and then into Finding Dory. At the beginning, you got a lot of Baby Dory, and she's so cute. Oh my gosh, right? Don't you want a little Baby Dory, right? Who wants one? So we want a Piper, we want a Baby Dory, and do we want a Becky? What? They gotta sell Becky plushes, right? Because that bird was one of the freakiest looking animated birds I've ever seen. It was so perfect. Anytime Becky appeared, my audience was like, yeah! So good. And how about the sea lions? I love that they found another place to use the gag from the seagulls of mine, and they did off. Was that good? Was that good? I don't know. Was that good? I have no idea. Who am I talking to? Nobody. Off. I'm a voiceover actor. I should be able to do things like that. I love that. That was a great gag. More sea lions! Every time the sea lions came on, I was like, yep, more of that. The sea otters, who are like, adorable baby otters. Oh, yes, we want to hug them. But... that also leads me into the part of the movie that I did not like. So, the chase scene. Let's talk about this, because I really enjoyed this movie. I really did. I thought it was a wonderful sequel to Finding Nemo. It made me laugh and cry, and I had a great time. But that chase scene at the end with the echolocation and I wasn't buying it. No. And it felt very out of place for a Pixar movie to have this, like, wild, zany chase scene. Hilarity ensues, right? It felt like, the last 20 minutes of the movie were like, how do we end this movie? Like, they were really trying to figure out, how do we end this movie? How do we do it? And they decided on that. When an octopus, Hank, is driving a truck, there's only so far that you can really believe. Now, okay, fine. We're you're putting us in a world where we're dealing with, talking fish and who have emotional problems and disabilities. Okay, we can accept that. But I cannot accept this fish driving a truck. It just didn't work. It just didn't work. It felt out of place. It didn't feel like the same movie at all. That's where it lost it for me. Now, the scene where they all come tumbling out of the truck and into the water was great. And if they needed to have that gag in there, then I guess they needed to figure out how to get to there, because I really did enjoy that moment of the fish falling in. It was really funny. I just wanted to touch on that. When you have a movie like this, and there's a lot to love about this movie, I'm just finding things to, nitpick, and, that is my biggest complaint with the movie. And the ending, it just the end, right? It flashed on the screen, which felt sudden, in a way, right? It just was like, the end, we're done. It was the ending that I was like, yeah. And as I said in my non-spoiler review, a lot of this movie takes place out of the water, and so the animation is best when you're in the water, and so that's kind of missing. But the way they handle the disability, the short-term memory loss, was really great. That's the heart of the movie, and it's also a great teaching example for parents to show their kids, it doesn't have to be a memory loss, but, there's a kid in your class that's just a little different. This kid in your class that's lonely. Or maybe that's you. Watching it, for me, I definitely was struck by the loneliness, the isolation, and we all feel that sometimes. And being able to take that loneliness and isolation and figuring out how to work with it and just go for it and just do things. That hit me, actually. I was like, I gotta just do things. I want to do something. I'm gonna do it. That definitely got to me. I liked that we got appearances from some old characters. We got Crush in there. Marlin and Nemo's part very, very small, right? I kind of wanted some more Marlin because he's such a great character, but it's understandable. The whales, they were fine. They were fine characters. I wasn't really fully attached to them. I don't know why. I really enjoyed Hank. I did. That was a great character. And as the sea lions, we're gonna get a lot of off. Great gag. And Sigourney Weaver, folks. That was hysterical. I mean, the kids are not gonna really understand it, but thank you, Pixar, for throwing something in there. But adults, right? Yeah. So there you go, guys. I think that about covers it for the spoilers. Now I want to hear from you guys, just all about it. What did you love? What did you hate? Do you feel the same way that I felt about the chase scene? That it just didn't feel right, a lot of place. But still, I want to see it again, right? That's how I felt after it. I was like, oh, that's it? Oh, man, I want to go see it again. So, and that's a good thing, right? Yes. So overall, it was great. As I said, 4.5 out of 5 fish is my ranking. So, let me know what you thought. Likes, dislikes, the whole thing. Let's discuss it down here. I will be glad to participate in the comments and stuff. So, let's talk about it. All right, like, subscribe. Have a magical day, guys. Bye. Mr. Cheesy Pop.